In the pre-dawn hours of June 21st, 2025, the world changed. As most of the globe slept, a meticulously planned operation was already in motion, unfolding with a precision that would soon capture the attention of every major capital. The United States Air Force launched Operation Midnight Hammer, a bold high-tech strike that redefined global military power. This was not just another mission, it was a statement, a demonstration of technological superiority and strategic dominance. This was no minor skirmish. It was a carefully orchestrated show of force involving months of planning, intelligence gathering, and coordination across continents. It was a demonstration of reach and precision, sending shockwaves from Washington to Tehran. The world watched as the boundaries of modern warfare were pushed further than ever before. The mission showcased the legendary B-2 Spirit stealth bomber, flying thousands of miles undetected to deliver a decisive blow. Its radar-evading design and advanced avionics allowed it to penetrate deep into hostile territory, changing the calculus of global security overnight. Operation Midnight Hammer forced allies and adversaries to rethink American military reach and deterrence. Diplomats scrambled, military analysts pored over satellite images, and leaders convened emergency meetings to assess the new reality. Around the globe, newsrooms buzzed with breaking updates. Social media erupted with speculation and concern, as ordinary people and experts alike tried to grasp the implications of this unprecedented strike. The operation's scale and secrecy marked a turning point in aerial warfare, setting a new benchmark for what's possible. Never before had such a complex mission been executed with such flawless coordination and minimal visibility. Every element, from cutting-edge aircraft to elite crews, was essential to its success. Behind every sortie were countless hours of training, innovation, and teamwork, all culminating in a single history-making moment. We'll explore the mission, the global reaction, and what this means for the future of security. The world is now forced to reconsider the balance of power and the nature of deterrence in the 21st century. This is the story of how, on a quiet June morning, the U.S. Air Force reminded the world of its unmatched power and precision, a moment that will echo through history, shaping the strategies and fears of nations for years to come. Operation Midnight Hammer's objective: strike deep inside Iran and neutralize its nuclear program. The main target, Fordow Fuel Enrichment Plant, was buried under a mountain and thought untouchable until now. 7 B-2 bombers flew one of the longest missions in history, refueled mid-air, and delivered 14 GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrators. These bunker-busting bombs, over half the U.S. inventory, underscored the mission's critical importance. The attack also hit another key nuclear facility, crippling Iran's program in a single coordinated blow. The operation's success was not just physical destruction, but a psychological message: nowhere is beyond America's reach. Operation Midnight Hammer proved that even the most fortified targets are vulnerable. The world now understood American air power can strike anywhere, anytime. At the heart of the mission was the B-2 Spirit, a marvel of stealth and engineering. Its flying wing design and radar-absorbent materials let it slip through enemy airspace undetected. The 7 B-2S launched from Missouri, crossing continents with multiple mid-air refuelings. KC-135 and KC-46 tankers kept them flying, while elite two-person crews managed every detail for over 30 hours. The B-2's combination of stealth, range, and payload proved irreplaceable. Even in an age of drones and cyber warfare, the manned B-2 remains a symbol of American power. Operation Midnight Hammer reaffirmed the B-2's status as one of the world's most feared military assets. Operation Midnight Hammer was a masterclass in joint military coordination involving 125 aircraft. Alongside the B-2S, F-15S, F-16S, F-22S, and F-35SS provided fighter escort, while tankers and electronic warfare planes supported the mission. U.S. Navy destroyers and submarines launched over 24 Tomahawk missiles, targeting Iranian air defenses just before the bombers arrived. Command and control aircraft orchestrated the entire operation, ensuring flawless timing. 75 precision-guided munitions struck with pinpoint accuracy, minimizing collateral damage. The seamless integration of Air Force and Navy assets showcased the power of joint operations. This level of global coordination is unmatched by any other nation. Operation Midnight Hammer was a breathtaking display of planning, logistics, and execution. Perhaps most astonishing about Operation Midnight Hammer was the extraordinary level of secrecy that surrounded every aspect of its planning and execution. In an era where information leaks are common and surveillance technology is everywhere, pulling off such a covert operation seemed almost impossible. Despite the constant watch of satellites and the ever-present risk of intelligence leaks, the United States managed to achieve complete and total surprise. Iran, with all its defenses and intelligence networks, had absolutely no advance warning of what was coming. The mission was crafted by a hand-picked, highly trusted group of military planners. Information was so tightly compartmentalized that even within the Pentagon, only a select few knew the full scope of the operation. This level of secrecy was unprecedented, ensuring that no details leaked out. Most U.S. forces stationed in the region, as well as members of Congress, were kept completely in the dark until after the first missiles struck their targets. The need for absolute secrecy overrode even the usual protocols of military communication. Iranian air defense systems, considered among the most vigilant in the region, never detected the incoming B-2 stealth bombers. The first indication of an attack was the sudden, devastating impact of Tomahawk cruise missiles and bunker-busting bombs. The psychological shock that followed was overwhelming. For civilians and military alike, the realization set in that no place was truly safe from such a precise and unexpected strike. By maintaining the element of surprise, the U.S. not only maximized the effectiveness of the mission, but also dramatically reduced the risk to its own air crews. The attackers were in and out before any meaningful response could be mounted. Operation Midnight Hammer proved beyond doubt that America's stealth technology, combined with rigorous operational security, is as formidable and intimidating as its raw firepower. The world took notice. The world was reminded in dramatic fashion. The United States retains the ability to strike without warning anywhere on the globe and at any time of its choosing. News of the strike reverberated worldwide, triggering urgent reassessments in capitals everywhere. U.S. allies expressed concern but privately admired the operation's precision and power. Israel hailed the attack as a turning point. Arab nations voiced alarm over potential escalation. Russia and China condemned the strike, but their militaries studied every detail, aware of the gap in capabilities. Inside the U.S., leaders confirmed the mission targeted infrastructure, not personnel, and braced for possible retaliation. The secrecy of the operation reignited debate over executive power and congressional oversight. Operation Midnight Hammer forced the world to confront a new reality in military reach. The global strategic calculus had shifted overnight. Operation Midnight Hammer was more than a strike. It was a message of American supremacy. The U.S. demonstrated it can launch a massive, coordinated attack from home soil, undetected, against any target. The operation's success relied on a network of advanced systems: stealth bombers, precision munitions, secure communications, and real-time intelligence. This system of systems is the backbone of U.S. military dominance. The mission was a clear signal to adversaries. America has the will and means to defend its interests anywhere. It reset the global balance, reminding all of the power behind U.S. diplomacy. Operation Midnight Hammer reaffirmed America's status as the world's only true global military superpower. Behind the technology, the Air Force's true strength is its people. In early 2025, the Air Force revamped its basic training, introducing air-mindedness to instill heritage, purpose, and a warrior mindset from day one. Recruits now learn the stories of Air Force pioneers, drawing inspiration from history to face future threats. This focus on heritage builds resilience and excellence, uniting airmen across all specialties. The Air-Mindedness program is a strategic investment in the Air Force's most valuable asset, its people. The goal is airmen who are not just skilled, but deeply connected to their mission and legacy. This renewed spirit is as vital as any new aircraft in securing the skies. The evolution of the United States Air Force is evident not only in its daily operations and rigorous training, but also in the powerful symbols it projects to the world, none more iconic than Air Force One. This aircraft is more than just a means of transportation. It represents the strength, innovation, and global reach of the nation's military. The legendary VC-25A jets, which have served as the flying White House for decades, are now approaching the end of their service. Soon they will be succeeded by the next generation VC-25B, a state-of-the-art aircraft based on the advanced Boeing 747-8 platform. This transition marks a significant milestone in presidential air travel. These aircraft are far more than just presidential transports. They are sophisticated flying command centers, equipped to handle any crisis anywhere in the world. On-board, military and civilian personnel work seamlessly to ensure the safety and continuity of government, even in the most challenging situations. The new VC-25B will introduce cutting-edge technology, enhanced communications, and robust security features. These upgrades will ensure that the presidency remains mobile, secure, and fully connected, no matter where global events may lead. Recent developments, such as Operation Midnight Hammer, innovative training programs, and ongoing modernization efforts demonstrate an Air Force that is not only adapting to new threats, but actively shaping its own future. The commitment to readiness and excellence is clear in every mission. These sweeping changes reflect a comprehensive strategy to maintain air superiority, from advanced combat capabilities to the preservation of military culture and tradition. Teamwork, discipline, and innovation remain at the heart of the Air Force's ethos. As the world closely watches for Iran's next move, one thing is certain: America's air power and technological capabilities are now more visible and formidable than ever before, sending a clear message to allies and adversaries alike. The United States Air Force stands vigilant and prepared for whatever challenges may arise, determined to remain the dominant force in the skies and to safeguard the nation's interests at home and abroad.